I'm Stone Cold Melton, John Melton Brady, and this is my Mean Street fiction. Part of it, you're going to see more fictional family balls of steel because of Laurie's hatred than you saw in the past year. On the streets, the unseen business, because Laurie hates. Laurie kept me up all night last night, as I have to move out of this shit place in Linwood, Laurie would. With, I believe, 3 different ones being that combination of 2 personal knives in the back characters in Louisiana. The reason I moved out here. One of the reasons. Had Mean Street chemicals on them and were doing their crazy act, just like the 2 personal knives in the backpack in Louisiana, all night long to keep me up. Now I have to try to go in to put my more stuff in stories that I was supposed to put in last Friday, but Laurie's hatred was obvious enough to close down 2 storage elevators. Semper Fi, guys. In Stone Cold Mean Street fiction, you're going to see a hell of a lot of pain. And it's that stuff I talk about. Top of the streets, once that mean family balls of steel, meaning you and Uncle Leo, you and your wife, you got a personal relationship to that pain. They want it personal. They don't want to get personal about it, so they simply reassign sections of the streets. And it's Stone Cold Mean Street fiction. I just talked about that. Several folks being one person, taking turns being one person, not just a fictional figurehead, a politician, or a celebrity, but your next door neighbor, your sister. Several folks taking turns being that. That's fiction. I'll tell you where that fact begins. I'll get to that in a moment. But you look for that Mean Street fiction because Laurie hates. And literally had someone in this room to do the crazy act and delude themselves. One of those 3. Not talking to me, but talking to me. If you know what I mean. Was actually deluding itself, said, I'm going to get you in that new room. Talking to one of its impersonators of me it play acts with, Snoop Doggy style, elsewhere. Meaning it's thinking I'm going to be here. Have intentions to be here. You're going to see more personal Laurie balls of steel because of last night than in the past year. Get ready for it. Now this is all my attention getting fiction, guys. You know where it ends. Check and post in 5 minutes. That's all Stephen King stuff. I tell you about a giant ape, crawling up a skyscraper. That's fiction. There are no giant apes. When you pick up that phone, and phone records aren't fiction. Folks committing fraud, being corrupt, aren't fiction. Pick up that phone, and you can't reach me from all those military bases. You protect America, this is part of it. As soldiers, make a phone video of that next soldier over his phone not working. Laurie's hatred, for real. 424-229-4140. You see that military base's phone. That next soldier over his phone. As your child back home, your niece back home, your nephew back home, your family back home. Their phone, their lifeline to the firemen, the police, paramedics not working. Check and post in 5 minutes. That's what that little YouTube icon is for. Expose those dangerous folks. Laurie liked enough to give the world the finger, placing someone named Hussein. They don't call him Hussein, I'm told, unless they're Muslim. that neck of the woods it's from. Arrogant enough, Laurie-like enough to give the world a finger in that at all, much less so soon after 9/11. Place that in the office. How you know it's played? Go to vote-truth.blogspot.com. Can't reach the voter registration links or my imagery of truth there with my old number. I haven't had access to the internet because of Laurie shit. Here in Linwood and at the Burlington and with the California Assisted Living waiver folks being over the top corrupt for real. Something you can check for yourself. Call in front of them. 424-229-4140. After you call from all those military bases, tell your friends and family, call in front of the mayor, governor, reporters, network news anchors, local, state, and federal officials. Check and post in 5 minutes. Do the job reporters aren't doing it. In 5 minutes. That's what that YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, any other icon you got's for. Check and post in 5 minutes. I'm John Milton Brady. Come see me. You see someone other than me, my changing eyes, and you see me without personal knives in the back. Keeping this bed way too empty, way too small. Personal knife in the back of America, the world, Mother Nature. That's not building the Christ complex. You see someone other than me, my changing eyes here. On my chest, those DVDs, those flash drives, imagery, however it was, we started building. Until then, Laurie's hatred has caused a whole lot of folks real misery. Pick up that phone to see that for yourself. 424-229-4140. Check and post in 5. I'm John Milton Brady. Come see me in person. Document Laurie's hatred. From the highest office in the land to dog catcher. Call in front of all those folks running for office. Check and post in 5. And give me a decent place to live without those 2 personal knives in the back. I'm sure deluding themselves. Those 2 very real one and only. Deluding themselves into thinking they're nice folks. They're family folks. Check and post in 5, guys. Come see the one and only John Milton Brady and get me out of Laurie's hatred. Get that personal knife in the back out. We got Jesus' house to build. That's that over-the-top religious censorship that folks are giving the world a finger of. Arrogant Lauries are. Can't reach me to tell me what you believe. Ask what I mean by Jesus' house Christ complex. That is Laurie's hatred. That's religious censorship. Document today. And yeah, back to that Mean Street fiction. I've been up all night because of Laurie. Look for a whole lot of Mean Street fiction that'll protect that those Christ complexes worldwide, Jesus' house worldwide. It's fire and brimstone. It's the reason they talk about heaven and hell on Sunday. Welcome, guys. Laurie's hatred just cost a whole lot of folks a whole lot of pain.